Chris isn't home, he's out at the gym. Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
I bought a bus.
You what?
I bought a bus.
A different one?
Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
I found this bus online on Gumtree and it's got 170,000 Ks on it.
Wow.
It feels good, like this is an awesome bus. So I'll send you his details if you want to go into an ANZ bank.
Do I have time to come home? I can put a deposit in later. I can barely walk right now.
Oh my god, okay, just...
It doesn't have to be in right now, right?
Well, I said it would be at least an hour before we'd pay the deposit. And he's like, oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I'll see you soon.
Alright, see ya.
So, update time. Chris is home from the gym and he called old mate about the bus and we're about to head into the bank to pay a deposit, and then Chris is flying early in the morning to Sydney to drive it back. So, third time lucky. Chris is so sore from the gym, he can hardly walk. It looks like you're walking funny.
Yeah, I am walking funny.
Are you excited? Do you feel good about the bus?
Oh, my legs. I don't know, like I'm still struggling from the gym. So
Alright, let's try that. We paid the deposit. I've got to book a flight for Chris to fly, I think, leaving here at 7 AM tomorrow morning.
yeah, get there at 8, 9, get to his place at 10, be on the road at 10:30.
Bring it back. I think it's like
That's the plan.
12 hours of driving, so yeah, let's hope it's all good.
Surely it can't be 3 times flying somewhere and not coming back with a bus.
No, third time's... What's that quote? Third time's the charm. I just got up from putting Aya down and Chris has just gotten home. Aya's asleep, but we have a bus and I'm gonna go look at it for the first time and bring you guys along. There it is!
Got a bus!
You're home! What? How'd it go getting home?
Slow and steady.
This is our home! Oh, why did I think it was... I thought it was going to be like grey blue. With the photos are really bad that we saw. Okay. Whoa!
I've trashed it.
Look. This is going to be our bed up there, probably. Now, you know, I'm like, whoa, it's small.
That's what I thought. I thought, is this the small one?
I love that you've got your fruit. Whoa. Oh, chicken. We have a bus. I'm so glad you're home, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember these school buses and there was like one random high speed. Can you open that? So this will probably be the kitchen. Chill out space here. And then, I don't know, but a bed up here. Oh, that does open.
Keep the curtains.
Oh. We want the roof to be all timber. Well, I think Is that what we want?
We haven't talked about it.
Oh, the chicken's in here.
Make yourself at home.
Wow, you did amazing.
So what, the bed will come out to here?
No, can the bed go that way? So our heads there and so our feet up there. You're too big. Perfectly, fits perfectly. So it begins again. You got a bus.
So excited.
Thank you so much for getting it. I said to Aya just before, do you know who's coming home? She said, no. I said, who's the person that loves to take you for hikes? And she goes, Daddy! We went to the markets and we have so much food.
That's what I want to hear.
And we're having pizza night, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's that box up there?
I don't know.
You didn't look in that box. This came with it?
Yeah.
That's the most random, shiny... I can't believe... Did you even notice this box here?
I noticed it, but...
Is that shell? That's shell, Chris. What?
What's in there?
Whoa. They're shells. That shiny stuff is... That's crazy. Oh my gosh. We have an automatic door, guys. I just tried to close it.
All clear.
Oh my god. Is that what's gonna happen every time we shut the door? That's a real event.
Oh, I don't know what the other noise was. But we'll work it out.
Wow.
Got a nice shirt. This is my gym shirt.
Are you ready to see the bus?
Yeah.
What's your friend's name that has a bus? Do you remember?
The orange bus.
Yes.
Is it Scott?
Time.
Time!
Yeah, you have a bus. Just like Tom. Let's go have a look. Oh, dirty sore.
When I called Chris at the gym and I was saying like we've got a bus, he was like, oh Jinti, I can't even walk.
Yeah, it was like my first leg session for like a decade.
Literally a decade.
Wow. Wow.
This is our new home.
Wow.
You wanna have a look inside?
Let's have a look. You'll have to help me open the door, okay?
Yeah. That's so noisy, that's ridiculous. Wow.
Not too sure what that other noise is. What do you think, Aya?
Yeah.
You wanna have a look around?
Yeah.
You gonna go down there? I'll follow? I've been on buses like this when I was at school. I still can't believe this wasn't the first thing you told me about. Anyone else? Did you see the magical box, Ayana?
Is it, Mum? Wow.
Crazy. See? You get me, Aya. We can put all our treasures in there. So it's time. I thought I gave you a little update of the bus because we've been trying to get a few things sorted. And so yeah, here's a little indication of how things are going. Here's our beautiful bus. Hey.
Hey. That's see a thing. Hey.
All the chairs are out. Well, is this the last one?
This one and this one.
And this one here. And this is all the room we've got. What have you been listening to?
I'm listening to Braving the Wilderness.
Brene Brown.
And I just started.
So we are so into the audiobooks right now. When Chris drove the bus back from Sydney.
I listened to 3. Well, I listened to 1 twice.
Yeah.
And then another one.
If you guys haven't tried Audible, you totally should try it, especially if your parents are just busy or are in transit quite a bit. Like Chris said, he listened to 3 books coming home. I'm currently listening to How Children Learn by John Holt, which is sort of the basis of a lot of unschooling principles. And we have both just finished listening to A Return to Love Again by Marianne Williamson, which is just an incredible book. But we've teamed up with Audible for this video, and they're giving you the opportunity to get 1 free audiobook and a month-long free trial. So you can head to www.audible.com/Jinti, or you can text Jinti to 500 500. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get the first 3 months for about 1/3 of the cost. It's $4.95 a month, which is amazing, and you get to keep those books forever. And like we said, we've listened to books repeatedly because I just feel like I get something new each time. Yeah. So yeah, if you like me sharing book recommendations, let me know, because I think we're going to be listening to a lot of audiobooks whilst we work on this bus. So yeah, I'll let you carry on taking the chair out that I am sitting on.
Thank you.
And you can keep listening to your book.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Maybe we could tell you guys why we chose to get a bus instead of a tiny home.
A Toyota Coaster is pretty much a tiny home anyway.
Yeah.
But we were in a Ford Transit before this for 1.5 years and absolutely loved it. But we were all the way over in WA in Perth, and one of the reasons we sold it was we didn't want to drive it back all the way. And the other reason was if our family grows, we couldn't fit all in the van. I
feel like we outgrew that van. It was much smaller, it was super simple, and we wanted the bigger home to have a kitchen inside and a sink just to make it easier to do the dishes and prepare healthy food. It was just time to let go of that van. Yeah. And then we mentioned that we were considering building a tiny home, and I think we will build our own home one day, but it just didn't seem like quite the right time. A tiny home's harder to move around. We'd need to get a vehicle and build the tiny home. We didn't really have anywhere to put it just yet, so we thought if we get this bus, which we've got, we've got our transportation, it's easy to get around, we can do some slow travel, but there's much more room. It's got a really reliable engine, we can have our kitchen inside. It just seemed like a really good option for us.
So it was that time to get a car. We don't have a car. We're borrowing Jinti's sisters, and it was either buy like an SUV, like a family car, and build a tiny home later, or it was build a tiny home on wheels now and still be moving towards that ultimate goal of like buying land later.
Yeah, totally. And we were looking for a car to buy, and it just didn't feel right. It just felt weird looking for a regular style car, and I think that was one of the biggest indications that it wasn't quite right for us.
And then this is so exciting for us.
Yeah, this is the best. So with it right now, we're getting a few things sorted. Like we're getting a new tyre put on today, and then we'll hopefully get it registered start of next week.
Yeah, we'll get a guy to come in and do the mod plate for taking the seats out, and then get the roadworthy, get it registered, and then we can really start building.
Yeah. There's our bedroom. Here's the kitchen. Here's the living space. Alright, I'll let you finish. I'm going to go and help Chris do whatever he's doing. But thank you guys for watching. We're so excited to be doing this conversion and sharing the whole journey. We feel like we don't know what we're doing, but we'll figure it out as we go. We'll share it with you guys. Give this a thumbs up if you're excited for us to move back into van life, bus life, whatever it's called. But yeah, we're super, super excited, and I cannot wait to see what our home ends up looking like. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you Audible for sponsoring this video, and we will see you guys next week. Bye. Door closing commences. Whoa! What was that? You know, every time the door shuts forever, Daddy's gonna say, all clear.